Yo, what's going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here, using that max power return on YouTube, and today we've got ourselves, for the first time ever on this channel, surprisingly, an RU live oh, actually no, this isn't the first time. It's actually the second time I did one with a Trick Room team. This is the first legitimate live session. I was just testing a Trick Room team that I had put together from the only moveset I've ever done, which was an Aromatisse moveset I did a long time ago. But I'm getting besides the point. This is an RU team. Now, like I said with the last upload I had, which was an NU battle. Damn it, what was I saying? Which was an NU, not battle, NU live session. The Mega Evolutions are still in their respective tiers, so Altria can be used in any tier in the game that isn't, in any standard metagame tier in this game that isn't Little Cup, which is absolutely ridiculous at this point. It's so good, like, ugh. But anyway, let's go ahead and go through the team analysis. So, we have Mega Altria, Ultra Knight, of course, which has 250 speed, so yeah, there's that. 216 investment, 216 to attack as well, and a little bit of HP. Has incredibly balanced defenses, having 110 in attack, defense, special attack, as well as 105 special defense. I will make a mixed eventually, but at this point in RU at least, I don't think that mix will be that good. So we got Return, Roost, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. Earthquake takes care of the Steel and Poison types that want to deal with my the pixelated returns that Altria is going to be dishing out on them. The speed investment, because after one Dragon Dance, I outspeed Doug Trio, which is 120 speed, and I'm not threatened at all by Jolteon, so I don't really need to add any more. I don't think I could, even if I did add any more. I think I would have to be Jolly Max in order to outspeed it after one Dragon Dance. But anyway, we're going to move into the next mod, which has perfect synergy with Altrio. Escavalier with the Assault Vest, Overcoat, Megahorn, Iron Head, Pursuit, and Knockoff. So we got the Dual Stab, Pursuit, and Knockoff. Max Attacks, Max XP, 4 into Special Defense. Perfect synergy with Altria. It literally it's immune to one and resists the other 3 of Altria's weaknesses, while also only being weak to fire, which Altria isn't, which Altria resists, which is actually very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I didn't want to use like Magneton or anything, but yeah, that's why I didn't use it. So I have Hitmontop, Leftovers, Intimidate, the Rapid Spin set from Smogon, Rapid Spin, Close Combat, Foresight, and Toxic. Pretty self-explanatory. Foresight for the Ghost I want to switch in and keep me from getting the rocks off the side of the field. So we got R.I.Pierre here, the Tank set with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Rock Blast, and Roar. Very much like my Rhydon set that I upload on. Whoa, excuse me. Whew. Alright, so much like the Rhydon set, in fact it's the exact same set as the Rhydon set I used in NU in my last session, but except I have leftover set Eviolite on this R.I.Pierre because R.I.Pierre can't evolve. So there's that. Cresselia with a more specially defensive nature because R.I.Pierre, Hitmontop, and well, to an extent Eska all have some very good physical defense, and Cresselia still is nothing to laugh at. I have some invested for 300, and has 370 special defense after the 164 investment plus the calm nature. So there's that. Moonblast, Psyshock, Thunderwave, and Moonlight, which is pretty good. Don't really need Ice Beam in this tier. And we have lastly the special attacking monster of the team with Moltres, with Life Orb, Pressure, of course, Roost, Fire Blast, Hurricane, and Hidden Power Grass, which is the standard RU Life Orb set and possibly Moltres' best set in this tier. So we're gonna go ahead and get into battle after I go take care of some stuff, which seems to be a running theme here with most of my live sessions. I start them and then I have to go do something else, so I shall return. Alright, see ya. Alright, and we're back, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for a battle now. And yeah, we'll see how far this team gets me. Hopefully the ladder's up. I'm gonna be real upset if it isn't, because this is like the only time I have to record for a little while. So I guess I'll pause until the battle pops up or whatever. Alright, so we got ourselves a pretty interesting team with the whatchamacallit? Yeah, I forgot his name. With Malamar, Whimsicott, he's got 2 pranksters right here. That Banette's probably gonna Mega Evolve at 1.2. Have Prankster if I can protect the turn that he does it, which is a problem because I can't really have that with Altria. A Prankster with I can have a Prankster with Will-O-Wisp for running around while I have Altria out here, and most of my team is composed of physical attackers. So I think he's gonna lead off with his Omastar to set up spikes. So I think that my best play would actually be to lead with Hitmontop, get a Toxic off, and then I guess Rapid Spin right before I go for close combat or something like that. Or I could just lead straight with Escavalier. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna lead with Hitmontop though, as he does actually leads with Malamar. That's troubling. That is actually very troubling. All right, so we're gonna actually, every time I'm trying to do something to these dogs. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, my apology. So we're actually in a very bad position right here. I can't go into Crest because he's half dark. This thing's got pretty good coverage. What I could do is actually go into Escavalier, because it does, excuse me, it does threaten him out as he goes for superpower. Oh yeah, this is troubling. This is very troubling. I think we just lost just then. But you never know. This is annoying. This is really annoying. What I'm gonna do here, I can't switch because nothing else is gonna take it. Yeah, I pretty much lost. I think I just lost in the first battle of the live session. Well. Alright, so I'm gonna go into Moltres here and see what I can do. I'll get a Fire Blast off. Alright, hopefully, let's see if he's choice scarfed into superpower. I really hate this Malamar right now. It's really annoying. But if it hadn't been at +1, Escavalier might have been able to take another one. And yeah. So wow, he did the slash weakness for Moltres. Oh wow, of course. So he's gonna go ahead and go for superpower again. But I am faster than him, that just proves, so that's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Hidden Power Grass just to make sure I don't miss. See if he has anything else to go into. And Malamar is down. Alright, cool. So that's a threat gone. And I do not really need this Moltres for anything else, so that's fine. I've got Hidden Power Grass. I'm going to assume this is a Scarf Clawitzer. But I really don't have any switch for into this Clawitzer, except for maybe Cresselia, but most Clawitzers will carry Dark Pulse. And it's powered up by Mega Launcher, so I really don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm going to stay in with my Moltres and go for Hidden Power Grass just in case he ends up not being Scarfed. Wonder why he was checking the weakness though, considering that it's pretty obvious that Fire is weak to water. Oh well though. So it's going to go down. And I think I'm just going to go into Hitmontop here. Actually, I don't know. I think Crest might actually be the better option at this point. But I can't go into R.I.Pierre obviously, so I'm gonna go into Crest. I think that'll be better. I think this is my specially defensive. Yes, it's more specially defensive on this set at least for me. So I'm gonna go for the Psyshock, and it's a 2-hit KO. He goes for Dark Pulse, of course. I knew he had it, but yeah, that's not gonna do much at all to Cresselia, which is great. So I'm gonna go for another Psyshock, and that will end it. He could go into his thing right here, his Reuniclus, but he's gonna end up just foddering off his Clawitzer because I think the rest of my team save R.I.Pierre would outspeed and KO it. So he has the Bayonet now. This is kind of troubling because I have to play around it. I only have one special attacker left. He's about to get his Prankster. So what I'm gonna do here, I could just go for the T-Wave and then switch into R.I.Pierre. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for Knockoff. It's gonna do a lot of damage to me, but that's fine. I do have R.I.Pierre with rocks, and I can pretty much phase out his Bayonet. So I'm gonna go for Moonblast. I should have gone for Psyshock. I don't know why I didn't. And he does get paralyzed, so that is actually very good for me. So I'm gonna go for Psyshock and see if it does any more than Moonblast did. So Moonblast did 19%. That did 31. Wow. Okay, that would put me in a much better position. You see? And he gets paralyzed again. So I'm actually gonna go for Moonlight just to see what happens. As he goes for Knockoff again, but it's only doing 34% now. So I actually heal up more than he's doing damage. So that's good. But I can't. It is getting kind of risky with the crits. I just want to make it. I just want to get to a point where I can live too. As he probably went for Will-O-Wisp right there, but he did get paralyzed, unfortunately. That's great. That's great. So once this thing is gone, I have no real problem. But I do have a problem with Confusing Hacks. But the confusion goes away in one turn. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a little bit lucky today, guys. And he gets another para. That's so unfortunate for him. I'm just going to go over Psyshock again. It really is. Oh, he has Destiny Bond. Oh well, I don't really care at this point because the rest of my team can deal with these mons. So what I'm going to do here is I can actually go into my I'm going to go into R.I.Pierre here, just get Stealth Rock up, and then Roar, I guess. As he goes into his Reuniclus actually. So I'm going to go into my Stealth. Wow, I'm going to go into my Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for Stealth Rock here and see what happens. I'm probably going to have to end up roaring out this Reuniclus, but it's better than nothing. I'll be able to get some damage off onto the Whimsicott. Oh, he actually brings in the Whimsicott this turn. That's fine. So I'm just gonna go for Rock Blast because I really don't need this R.I.Pierre anymore. So it's actually doing some very decent damage, so that's good. Even if he has a substitute, I will be able to get my Rock Blast to do to break the sub, which is great. And I've got Roar to phase him out if I needed to. In fact, I think I'm gonna go for Roar here. As he goes for Cotton Guard. No, we're not having that. Sorry. So it's his Amistar now. Not bad. So I do have EQ, but he's probably gonna take me out, which is, well, it sucks. But actually no, I can't really have R.I.Pierre getting taken out because Whimsicott is still around and very prevalent. So let me go into Altria while I still have Natural Cure. So as he actually goes for the Toxic Spikes, so I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for the DD. Actually, no, I'll go straight for EQ. Just to make sure he's not faster than me. So, let's go for the EQ. Cool. As he actually is a Citrus Berry set. So, I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Dance. Now that I know that he's Citrus Berry and can't really do too much. It's perfect. Alright, so, I'm just going to continue Dragon Dancing until I force him to do something else. As he now has all his spikes up and he's got all his hazards up, but I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with Altria. What does he have? He's got spikes, toxic spikes, stealth rock. What is your move? So I'm going to go for Dragon Dance once more because I want to be able to be at +1 compared to Whimsicott. So we're going to go ahead and go for Earthquake here. And I'm pretty sure Altria just finishes off the team with these stats. So that's pretty great. It's fantastic for me at this point. So, let's see what his Amistar does. Nothing, because you're going down. I opened a hole in the earth and now you're gone. So he's going to go into his Whimsicott more than likely, try to set up a Cotton Guard, but it's not going to matter because I'm at 3 times attack and 3 times speed. So it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So he does lose this battle. He's going to go for Cotton Guard more than like there really is no other option he has to even attempt to survive. But I am at +1 technically against this Cotton Guard, and he's going to go down. So that's the end of the battle. Good game, friend. I love Mega Altria. It is just so awesome. It's just so good. It's so good. My goodness. It's like Mega Salamence, only to a lesser extent. But yeah, so that's a good game. And yeah, so I'm going to pause until we have another one. We're at like 9 minutes, so I could probably get 2 more battles squeezed in. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back when my opponent has a pretty much NU team, with the exception of Drapion and Cofagrigus, but he does. Most people with teams like this, well, I'm not gonna say most, but a lot of people with teams like this are deceivingly good at the game, at the meta game. But Arno is a good Pokemon in general, as a cleric, and really is quite a problem to my team as far as status goes. I don't think it gets Will-O-Wisp, but Toxic is gonna be will be an issue. And yeah, so I think he's gonna lead off with his Uxie or Cofagrigus. So Escavalier is a decent lead, I guess I would say. So as he leads off with Drapion instead, actually. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go straight for the Mega Horn, go straight for the kill. As he goes for knockoff, knocks off my Assault Vest, which is unfortunate. That did a lot. Oh, he's Life Orb, that's why. And I didn't KO in return? I'm sad. I'm sad. Alright, so he's probably gonna go for knock. He's not gonna go for a knockoff again, but he's probably gonna go for I don't know what he's gonna go for, to be honest. It's a Life Orb set. Maybe he'll switch out to, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for Pursuit, and I will be back because the dogs are yelling again. He goes for Aqua Tail. Hello. Alright. Okay. Now let me stop. But I think I could actually set up with Altria right here and end it. Okay, I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, so something's gonna get damage against it, and it's not gonna be Altria because I need that thing later down the line. So I think Moltres is gonna be the the sacrifice. So hopefully I'm faster than it, but if I'm not, because it does cap out 317. If it's a Life Orb set, I'm going to assume that stuff happens. So I go for Hidden Power Grass to make sure I don't miss, and I do damn near. After leftovers, I actually do more to myself than I do to this Uxie, so that's unfortunate. But I do get a switch back into Cresselia, maybe? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go into Cress. This goes for Amnesia. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna go straight for the T-Wave. As he's probably considering my free Amnesia, I'm gonna assume he was meant to stay in. And they keep barking like there's nothing at the door. There is nothing at the door, guys. Nothing at all. Oh my gosh. All right. I think it's a Lumberry. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go into. I can actually go back into Moltres. This is annoying. This is really annoying. It is so. It's not even like. I don't even know. He goes for Leech Seed. So I'm going to actually go into my Moltres here. He's not going to go for a Psychic type move or Cress out. Just chilling. So let's see if I get the Para. As he actually goes for Giga Drain on Moltres, which does... Let me stop trying to beat people I'm not. But yeah, I'm going to go for Fire Blast here. It's probably going to hit anybody who wants to switch in pretty decently, considering it's coming from a Life Orb Moltres. I don't even know. I'm gonna go ahead and pause until he makes his move. Alright, so he just leaves his Exeggutor in there to die. So I guess he noticed he didn't have any real switch-ins, so I guess there's that. But he really has nothing for my Moltres, which is very good. It's very good for me. So I can go for a Fire Blast here. He might go for Toxic. I think that's what his play would be. But we'll see. Oh my gosh! I almost KO'd it. Almost KO'd it. I'm going for Hidden Power Grass. I don't want to miss. Alright, we're going for Hidden Power Grass. I'm not trying to miss here. And I don't think anything else on his team can touch me, save the Marowak if it has Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Moltres is coming through this match. Doing some work. So yeah, that's fine. As he goes back into Uxie, I'm just trying to KO something. Come on, stop switching. Stop switching. You suck. Let me stop. I'm gonna go into my I'll go into Altria here now, as he's probably gonna go for Amnesia. But I think after after one Dragon Dance, I'm actually oh, he predicts the switch, but that was a critical hit. So that means I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for Roost instead. So I really don't feel like having another crit take me out. Let's go for Roost and see how much the Dazzling Gleam does. As it goes for Psyshock. Did less. Alright, cool. So I can now set up a Dragon Dance and proceed to sleep. If I get 2 Dragon Dances up, I win the game. So I just need to make sure that Altria lives too. So that'll be fine. And yeah, so you're just gonna sit there. Let's see what he has. He might have Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave would suck. But I've seen Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power. Wow, I said Hidden Power. Dazzling Gleam, Psyshock, and Amnesia. So yeah. We'll see what happens. I'll pause until he makes his move. Alright, so I'm going to go for DD as he goes for Amnesia. I don't know what you're thinking. This is Mega Altria we're talking about, sir. Go ahead and go for another DD. Now let's see what he has as his, he has Reflect. Ooh, okay. So he's not like Clay though, so I could actually, I think I'm actually just going to set up another one. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for Dazzling Gleam again. If he doesn't crit, I'll be fine. So I'll go for Dragon Dance one more time. Then I'll go for Roost, and then I'll start attacking. Yeah, I pretty much won from here. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he doesn't get a crit with the Dazzling Gleam, which would suck. It's doing 32%. So let's go for Roost. So I think I might actually just wait for that Reflect to go away. I'm at 3 times attack, 3 times speed, which means that I one-hit everything on his team, and I outspeed everything on his team, which means that I basically win. So yeah, Mega Altria does not belong in lower tiers. Let me tell you. Let me give you some knowledge. But yeah, so I go for the Roost, and he gets a crit again. Alright, I just need one roost. Alright, cool. And the reflect should be gone this turn too. Alright, 31%. I can live with that. Alright, reflect is gone. Bye. 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 Bye, team. Actually, I think I'll go for roost again. Because if he goes into Kofagrigus, I don't want my returns to be doing less damage. But he just went for reflect again, so I don't really care. Alright, cool. I'm at a good amount of HP anyway, so I think I can take care of this. This is 75% to Yuxi. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine against the rest of his team. So let's go ahead and go for return again. Yeah. Alright, so cool. I probably should have gone for Dragon Dance at least once or twice more. But I think I'm in a pretty good position here. So he's going to go into his Marowak. I do die to one hit, so hopefully I can take it out with this return. I do still have Pixelate on it, so hopefully I can take this Marowak out. If not, I can pretty much handle it with anything else on the team. And I have pretty much won the battle, with or without Altaria being the sweeper of the team. So that's fine. 1 HP! 1 HP! Okay. Alright, that was fun. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was funny. That was a real hoot. Alright, so let's go for return. We both live at 1%. How does that work? How do we both live at 1%? Well, Altaria is a Dragon Fairy type, has a Mega Evolution. If it had still been a Flying type, I would have been in a lot of trouble. But he does reveal the Mega Autono, and Mega Autono does get revealed. Forget it. I was trying to make a joke, and it just completely failed. So I'm going to go for the EQ on these last two, and we'll be done too. And then, yeah, I kept trying to rhyme, and it just stopped. It, like, my creativeness just died. But yeah, so we get the 5-0 because Mega Altaria is itself. Because Mega Altaria is, like, a boss. Like, that's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Alright, so, yeah, it's a good game. Whenever he makes his move, whenever I take him out, we'll be good. We'll be in good position. Alright, cool. One day we'll see the sprite. But yeah, that's a good game. And we're done. For now. I'll be back with another battle in a second. Alright, so this is... Oh, come on! Okay. Let's reveal the hidden power fire that you clearly have, but are not going to be able to KO me with because I have Assault Vest. I guess it's gonna just add that. Forget it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Good game. Alright, so let me leave this ladder real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back with a legitimate team. So he's gonna be running the Mega Beedrill here, which is actually quite frightening. Altaria needs +2 speed to outspeed Mega Beedrill when it's not Jolly. So that is pretty troubling at this point. But if I can get the +2, I can win the battle. So that's perfectly fine with me. So Escavalier is actually the best lead for me, considering he might actually, as he actually leads with Klawitzer. So that's perfectly fine with me as well. You can go for knockoff or I can go for Mega Horn. Either way, he's not gonna be able to KO me with anything because I am Assault Vested. So that's perfectly fine. But I am gonna need it to take a hit from Beedrill later on. I'm also gonna need Moltres to take a hit or two. So as it goes for Scald, hopefully. Yeah, you see, this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen too. I was like, oh, let me not, because he's probably gonna get burned, but no. Nope. Alright, so I guess R.I.Pierre has to take a hit from the Beedrill later on. But yeah, so that's incredibly annoying, and this is stupid. I'm going for a knockoff on the Klawitzer, see what item he's holding. Probably Specs or Scarf. As he was Specs, okay. I thought he was Specs because of all that damage. But yeah. I think I can actually go for if I go for 2 DDs, I win. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that real quick. He might have Ice Beam though, that's a problem. He's not Specs anymore, so we'll see. We'll see if that ends up being my issue. But the Spec set would probably be Scald, Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Dragon Pulse, maybe? I'm not sure. I am not quite sure at this point, but I have to choose something, so I'm going to go into my Crest here. because he really doesn't have anything to deal with Cress on his team except for maybe the Beedrill. And Beedrill's going to hit me hard, but I am going to be able to do something to it in return, so I guess I'm going to go for Psyshock. He probably has Dark Pulse here, he's going to reveal it. Yeah. Pretty much the amount of damage that the last guy did without the, because it's not specs like before. So that's it. But it does give Beedrill a free Mega Evolution, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But I can go into Moltres here, and nothing on his team really can do too much to Moltres. As he goes for the U-turn, it's going to do absolutely nothing to me. Because I do quad resist it, which is nice. It's nice to have Moltres around. But he's going to go into his Delphox. Let's see what he does. I really don't see him as a threat right now, but I'm going to go for Roost just in case. As he goes for Shadow Ball. Okay, cool. And why? Just why? Why? Whatever. Alright, so I'm going to Crest because I really have no other option at this point. But yeah, I can go into my I can go into Ultra at one point during this little situation here. So I'm gonna go for T-Wave just so I know I'm faster. He's probably gonna be, he might actually be Scarf considering he just keeps firing Shadow Balls. But I mean, it's also Cresselia out, so I can understand that. So I'm gonna go for Moonlight as he goes into his Beedrill. I think I might sacrifice my Cresselia here so I can get my Ultra back in. But yeah, that'd be fine. Let me do that. No, I'm going to Moltres. Let's see what happens. Goes for U-turn again. It does less than... It does nothing. It does nothing. I need to stop. Alright, but anyway, yeah. So, he's there chilling. So he's got his Gligar out now. He's probably got Stone Edge on it, which would be problematic. I'm gonna go back into my, I'm gonna go back into Crest, I think. I don't really have anything for this. That's a problem. It's a that's a big problem. Actually, I'm gonna go R.I.Pierre because I do wall it pretty much. I mean, well, I don't wall it per se, but I do have I have ways of taking care of it. So we'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for my own Stealth Rocks because that's gonna be great. That would be perfect. If he does have Defog on his Gligar, it also forces him to defog them off because Beedrill needs to come in. But I'm gonna go for Roar here. As he does go for the defog, let's see if I can draw Beedrill out. That'd be fantastic. As I actually go into a Aromatisse, that's perfectly fine with me. I get my Stealth Rocks back up. As he goes back into his Gligar, alright, so he's gonna be forced to defog again. And I can actually go into my Moltres with no real issue. So we'll do that. Alright, so cool. So he's got his Rocks up. I have my Rocks up as well, but he has no choice but to defog next turn or this turn. As he actually goes for knockoff on my Life Orb. That's kind of annoying, but I'm perfectly fine with that because I will now no longer take any more damage from these things. And yeah. Ooh, but now I have no choice but to spin. That's the problem. He has a spinner and a defogger, I just realized. Alright, so Gligar's going to go down. That's fine. That's great. That's actually very good for me. So I can actually go into my Cresselia now and see what I can do with this. If I can go for Aromatherapy, yes, because that means that his Delphox is definitely Scarfed. Because either that or he just didn't want it to be paralyzed anymore. But go for Psyshock here. See how much it does. That did literally nothing. His Moonblast did the same amount of damage. Alright, I'll be right back. I really need these dogs to stop. Alright, sorry about all that. The dogs keep barking and it's really pissing me off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into my, damn, this is troubling. This Aromatisse is actually very, very troubling. I can't go into R.I.Pierre because that special defense that is going to get me destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. What can I do? What can I do? I just have no choice but to just keep going for Psyshock. As he goes into Beedrill, why would you do that? Yes, okay, okay. Thank you. I wasn't predicting anything, but thanks. So you could go for knockoff on me. I'll be perfectly fine. Let me see Hitmonlee's physical defense versus special, just to make sure. Beta Hitmonlee. I think they're all specially defensive more, but Hitmontop is the most balanced. Yeah, I will take you out with a Psyshock. So he goes for Fake Out. He's normal gem unburdened, so I think I could take a hit from him. So let's go for Psyshock. He goes for knockoff. That takes off my leftovers. Will I KO you? Yes, I will. All right, that was a series of unfortunate events. Relived. Remaster. Go for T-Wave here. And Delphox is gone, but I do need a sacrifice to get my Altaria in. And I can just start wrecking house. So I'm gonna go for Slash Shock here instead of going for Moonlight. Alright, please don't get parried. Thank you. Alright, I go into Altaria here and we end the battle. Which is just perfect for me. So we're gonna go ahead, Mega Evolve. DD. Let's see if we can take Aromatisse out after the first. But I don't see why we couldn't. But I just want to make sure, because I think I can take one Moonblast from Aromatisse, especially if it's not special attack invested like this one I don't think is. And I KO it anyway. Alright, so good game. This was a very productive live. For once, the Mega I choose actually ended up doing most of the work, which is what I wanted all along. Which is great. I should have clicked Earthquake. That was a mistake. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. The dogs really did not help out with this at all. But I hope you enjoyed, and just look out for future content as well. If you're new, welcome, Elijah. Sorry about that. I had to deal with some minor annoyances. Anyway, so I hope you really enjoyed. Look out for future content. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button. That will be in the outro or in the description below. And if you're old, then I guess I'll see you sometime soon. I mean, I'll see you later as usual. But I really hope that each and every one of you enjoyed. Thank you for shout out to the Mega for actually doing something this time, even though your sprite is invisible and it makes me really sad. But yeah, so until we meet again, alright, peace out, and I'll catch you later. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.